Hi, welcome back to the next move with Valetax. My name is Innocent Ryan, global market analyst here at Valetax. As always, we're going to be sharing trade ideas and analyzing the fundamentals that could be affecting or influencing the direction of the pairs being mentioned. But before we get started, let's do a quick market review and a trade recap from the trade ideas that were shared last week. The most significant mover of the market for last week was inflation concerns driven by the escalation of geopolitical tension in the Middle East between the US and Iran, with surging oil prices as US strikes Iran again. The US dollar stayed steady, with investors who haven't moved into the USD starting to move back into the USD, and given the USD strength, we saw the US yields climb and equities being under pressure due to concerns of the Federal Reserve holding interest rates and policies steady. Our trade idea on the XAUSD was a continuation of the sells, but prices didn't exactly play out. We saw the XAUSD go bullish and target as high as the 4,150 levels before a sharp decline to return back to the sell sides. With strength going into the dollar, we saw riskier assets start to sell off and the XAUSD starting to sell off, with prices currently again below the intraday level at the 4,050 levels, which has been acting as a key level. The DXY, as expected, was supposed to continue bullish, and we saw the DXY hold strength and more investors run back into the US dollar, and we see the continuation of the strength on the DXY after the break and continuation of the retest level at the 100.400 areas. For this week, we're going to be sharing trade ideas on the EURUSD. The EURUSD has remained bearish long term, from the higher time frames even down to the daily time frames. We see a continuation of the sell trend that has been happening on the EURUSD after prices failed to completely tap into the previous daily key level at the 1.15. With prices currently breaking the trend line that was connecting the previous bearish flag, we see prices also break through the trend line and the support levels at the 1.14. Prices retested those levels before the close of last week, continuing its bearishness. We expect the EURUSD to continue bearish to target levels such as the 1.1300 and even lower if the strength of the DXY continues to bluster. Remember, charts are just the footprints of the market, and fundamentals, both macro and geopolitical, play a major role in influencing the direction of the market. For this coming week, with all eyes on the federal funds rate, on Wednesday for the USD, we have the federal funds rate and the FOMC statement. And on Thursday, we have the advanced GDP and the core PCE index for the USD as well. And those are the fundamentals and macros to be paying attention to for the week. And do not forget to also keep your eyes open and your ears out for the geopolitical tension between US and Iran, as they are constantly affecting and influencing the market. The summary for this week's trade idea is a continuation of the sells on the EURUSD to target lower levels, and also continuation of the strength for the DXY. Remember, this is not a trading signal, but only a trade idea with no guarantee for success. So always remember to do your own research and apply risk management where necessary. And until next time, I'll see you on the next move with Valetax. Trade smart and trade safe.